وَقَالُوا لَوْ كُنَّا نَسْمَعُ أَوْ نَعْقِلُ مَا كُنَّا فِي أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ. Then, and they will say, if only we had listened, nasma', we had used our ears, we had listened, thought about it, okay, أو نعقل, or reason, use our aql, our intellect. Okay, use our intellect, مَا كُنَّا فِي أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ. We wouldn't have been in this situation, we would never have been the companions of this fire. What does that mean for us? It means that we need to be people who listen. Listen to what? Listen to the revelation and use our aql, use our intellect. Use our intellect. We have to get away from an understanding of the deen that this is just a mindless process. No. In fact, in preparing for this, I was listening to a few, what a few scholars have mentioned about this, and they really emphasize this point that the believers are thinking people, reflective people, people of consideration. We ponder. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala constantly talking about tadabbur, pondering, tafakkur, reflecting. Okay, aql, afala ta'qilun, aren't you using your sense? Use your intellect. Okay, use your reason. Think. Okay, don't just to do things mindlessly. Now, if we don't understand something and there's someone we trust, then fine, we hear sami'na, we hear, we obey, we go forward. But the idea is to move forward with knowledge. Because then as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says subsequently, okay, He talks about khashya, those who He contrasts the people who have true khashya, true awe of Allah, fear of Allah. Okay, they recognize Allah for who He is. Okay, that khashya true khashya only comes with knowledge, with understanding, with reflection. Okay, with a constant process. Yes?
Is there another learning point here that you choose your friends very wisely?
Of course.
So, yeah.
Of course, no, there is. Of course, there is. Yes, all of this, because as we mentioned, right, the idea that the company that we keep, right, the people with whom we keep company. Okay, and I say obviously to the young people as well. Think about the people that you spend time with at school. Okay, obviously you have friends. Everyone is a friend. Okay, there's a friend. There's now we have different layers of friends. Okay, so there's like Facebook friends, who are not really friends, but they're kind of there on Facebook, like Facebook friends. Okay, then at school, we say, everyone's a friend. Okay, my friend at school, my friend. Okay, what does friend mean? One person might just be, I just know the person. They know me. It's fine. Another person is my really close friend. Someone I know a lot about them. They know a lot about me. We actually spend a lot of time together. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about in the hadith, it's about Khalil, like who is your close friend. So the idea, of course, of being associated with, having good relationships with, empathizing with, spending time with, whoever, right, as long as they're not harmful to you, they're not driving you up the wrong way, okay, it's fine. Okay, but it's for all of us to really consider carefully. Okay, maybe as we become older, we are more wise about this anyway. It's like we don't have time really to spend time with anyone anywhere who's just going to waste our time basically. But when we are younger, okay, we often lose sight of that. Okay, we think in the moment everything that is fun and this and that, whatever, fine. But then sometimes we lose sight. Like, is this actually in my interest? Especially in that period where you're kind of going in sort of, from your GCSEs, A-levels, university. This is what we call the danger zone, right? This is where everything can go completely disaster, pear-shaped, or it can go very, very well indeed, right? The idea when you have that freedom now, and you can now choosing your friends. How do you choose your friends? Choose your friends on the basis that Allah says, on the basis of who is good for you, who gets you to think, who's a serious people, mindful people, like who you can actually engage with, think about, reflect upon, discuss with. The observation that was also made in what I heard was that in the Meccan period, there isn't actually much by way of actions or rituals that the believers have to do. Lots of the obligations, even the pillars of Islam, only form fully as pillars later, right? Even the 5 times a day salah, when does that come? With the Isra and the Mi'raj, right? Which is towards, again, the latter end of the Meccan period. Okay, zakah comes early in the Madini period. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Right, and then similarly with fasting, etc. Hajj later. So in that early period, in this Meccan period, and with the verses of the Meccan period, all of it is to do with, belief. Okay, firm belief, who is Allah, hereafter, and ponder, and look, and think, and reflect. A lot of these to do with that, and that it's very important as a sound basis for us to build our belief and faith in, to really understand, and get to know, and familiarize ourselves, and to reflect, and to think that who is Allah? Okay, who is Allah? How do we know Him? And to then reflect upon His actions as we see them around us.